There goes a rod right there. Boom. It's a real good fish. Hey folks, I'm Melhorn. Have you ever wondered if there's a best time of the night to catch big catfish? Well, stay tuned. We're going to talk about it. There's a lot of people that swear that catching catfish at night is the best time to catch them. Now, me personally, I don't know that catching them at night is necessarily always the best time, but I do know this, that during the summer, fishing at night can pay off. I got one trying to eat a big bait on this rod. It's a very large bait. It's a whole crappie. So if that one folds over, we have a fine specimen. It's chewing on it or pulling on it. There goes a rod right there. Boom, there he goes. Maybe that'll spark this other one to eat. Boom. That line's flopping around like it's got a bait on it. Let's see. Kill that for a minute. There's an old saying, action brings action. Bite brings bite. Feeding fish bring feeding fish. Seems to get out of that line. Seems to be true a lot of times. What that means is you get a fish feeding, other fish almost like they key in on it. Straight underneath the boat. There he is. Nice blue. That splashing will help with getting some fish's attention. Get back over here in the light. Easy. Small blue. Yeah, smaller blue. Should be full of mussels. How did I know that? Well, I'm anchored up in the dark on a mussel bed. It's a good looking fish. Hey there, catfish people. That's where I'm at. Good fish. Get back alive. I got a big crappie out on one of the rods, and that was the one that's getting played with a little bit. I never went over, but then the other rod went over, and it was on a smaller bait, a lot smaller bait. The crappie head was on the bottom on a regular Carolina rig, and just so you know, all the white rods, if you see any fish come in, have sand T-style rigs on it. It had a smaller bait on it. Fish's belly was full of mussels, and it was eating smaller bait. So we'll see if we get on some more fish here, see if we can get a pattern, and maybe see if we can get us a monster. Just the club in this rod's partially bent. Oh. Yep, got a fish on. Fish on, people, fish on. There we go. Getting a few biting here. It's kind of sad. This is the best bite I've had in like 3 days. Not sure how much of it's this end of the lake or the location I chose on this end of the lake. Am I in the anchor rope? I cleared it. There we go. Get my boga grip. Okay. Decent fish. Easy. Such an ungrateful fish. Knocking my rods around, making a mess. It's just rude of you. What's bad is I'm gonna let you go. Small one. There we go. Small one. Blue cats down here. Blue cats. Trying to get on a big flathead. That's what we're looking for. Get that one back. Another one that hit a small bait. So We'll see how long it stays. I got a couple big ones out. Nothing super huge. It just seems like everything's hitting small bait lately. So keep fishing it for a while. Santee rig. Got a snap swivel. Pencil sinker from Dale's Tackle. Santee rig, leader, cork, and a hooker's terminal tackle circle hook. Little piece of bait on here, nothing super big. It's only a 5/0 hook there that I got on it. So get it out there, get it on the bottom, see if somebody eats. All right, got one sucking some line off here. Boom, there he goes. There he goes. Hooked up, guys, hooked up. Got a little ways away from the boat. I may have to go to the other side with this one. He started going back to deep water. How many lines is he going to get into? That'll be the question. He's definitely into that one. Do a little rod wrangling here. Another one about the same size as the last one, I believe. Oh, he's bigger. That one is a little bigger. Dang, that's a teener. Get off of that fin. There you go. Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. That is a teener. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Biggie. There you go, big boy. Nice one. He's not like super weight wise, but a bulldog of a fish. Look at that. Look at the head on that sucker. His head's bigger than mine. Get him back in the water alive. All right, guys, that's fish number 3. That one was in the teens, so fish size is better than what I've had anyway. Happy to get that one. It's funny, I've had 3 fish. I've got 8 rods out, fan cast out around the boat, spread out, and everything has come off of that corner right there. Bait's the same, rigs are basically the same, but for whatever reason it's right over there in that corner is what's getting bit. So it tells me there's something over there that those catfish like. So keep the baits out here. I'm not moving as long as I'm getting bit. It's a half decent bite rate, and just gonna sit back here and see if maybe old big boy comes wandering through before it's over with. Dude, I got one smoking some line. Definitely hooked up on that one. I was just sitting here looking at my watch to see how long I've been here. It's been a little bit, probably 15, 20 minutes, probably 20 minutes since I've caught a fish. That's a heavier fish. And I was like, give it 15 more minutes. Maybe now that the smaller ones are going, the big one will bite, and about this time I heard zit zit. Got a fish. 30-pound line, Andy Monster. A big cat fever, medium action rod. I'm gonna net this one. He feels big enough to net. I may be wrong. He may have been more feisty than I thought, but he feels like a nettable fish. Oh, should be close. Not that deep. Straight up and down. Ooh, there we go. He does not realize he gets to go back. a good fish, guys. It's a real good fish. Hadn't seen it yet. Letting him wear himself down a little bit right here off the boat. I got him up off the bottom. There it is. I see a tail back down. There he is. It's a good fish. Good fish. It's a flathead. Not a monster, but a good flathead. Bam. Got him. Got us a flathead under the lights. That's awesome. Got him real quick. Good looking fish. I got another rod going behind me. I got another rod smoking line. All right, I'm gonna get this in the boat and deal with that one. Yeah, he's pulling line. What I'm gonna do is get this one free. I'll get a picture of him here in a second. All right, guys, let's get back on this side of the boat. Look at that rod go. There it is. Nice. That fish is taking some line. Nice. Nice drag I got on that. Tighten that up. That was a little bit loose. Only had about 5 pounds of drag on it. Another good fish. Another good one. Feels like he's on top of the water. Sounds like a blue to me. Blues are notorious for going to the top of the water for whatever reason. He may be going to this side too. I think they're all going to deep water. Let's go to this side again. Another heavy fish. Nice. Good fishing. I'll take this after the past couple nights, man. It's been brutal. Not a lot of fish. Let's get one there. Woohoo. Taking a line back. Thought I got me some line back there for a second. He took it back. I don't blame him. See, I'm a nice guy. I let him go. Fish does not like this light. They get near that light, they know that's not a good thing. Stay out of my anchor. That's where I got to put a little pressure on them here. Ah, gummit. He went to the other side. Back to the other side. Put some screws to him here. There we go. Easy. All right. I see him. I got color. There he is. That's a big blue. It's a big blue cat. Big blue cat. Oh, missed him. Got him in the net. Nice. Big blue cat. This is awesome. We got a flathead laying over here. Good one. And a big whopper blue. It's a good night. Great looking flathead catfish. Good one. It's a good one right there. That blue's in the 30s. Looks like about 35. Fish. All right, folks, been sitting out here about an hour and a half. Was just looking at my watch, just kind of seeing where everything stood as far as time, and I put 3 fish in the boat and said, you know what, I'm gonna give it about another 15-20 minutes, maybe 30, then pull up and try another spot. And as soon as I laid my phone down, I heard zzz, zzz, and the rod went off. Had the flathead just about the time I get it in the boat. That 35-pound blue hit it. So that's good fishing. It's better than what we've had. I've had some nights where I picked off 30-pound fish, but the overall bite has been much slower. So this is pretty good. It's been blues and flatheads, no channels down here. That's kind of what's been plaguing us in the other places. You know, you have a decent catch rate, but it'd all be, or a lot of them would be small channel catfish. So this is pretty good. I'm gonna sit here for, I'll probably give it another hour here just to see what happens. There's no point in leaving. Obviously fish are coming up in here to feed. So there's no point in leaving now. I'm gonna try it for a while until it dies, and see what happens. It's 11:30, so it's not even super late. The past weeks we've come out here, we hadn't got bit until 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. So who knows? Maybe this is the time the bite's going on. It's hard to say, but very happy with what's happening so far. All right, guys, I think I got one taking a bait off. Boom, yep. Hooked up. Hooked up. Not as big a fish, but that's okay. We're happy to have it. Ooh, take a little line, baby. Take a little line. This one's coming into the boat good. Straight under the boat. Or around the boat, I should say. Damn, look at that rod go down. Boom, there he goes. Straight up and down. Another flathead. Another flathead. Easy. Easy. Got him. It's a small one, but we always love catching flatheads. Roll that sucker out. Ah. Trick is with these circle hooks, you gotta roll them out the way they come in. A little flathead, not a monster, but we'll take it. Good fish. We love our flathead catfish. Good one. Get it back alive. Well, folks, I'm not sure exactly how many fish we're up to. I think we're up to 6 or 7 now. We've had a couple of good ones. No channel cats. That's what's amazing. After the past few nights out here fishing, been a lot of channel cats, and tonight it's been blues and flatheads, which is really cool. Had that smaller flathead, but still a flathead. Anytime we catch one, we're happy. And then that smaller blue there. So it's in my opinion, been good fishing. I've probably been out here about 2.5 hours. Like I said, we got 6 or 7 fish, so that's a excellent bite compared to what we've been struggling with, especially on the size of the fish. I mean, they're decent fish. One of them really good, actually 2 of them. The flathead was a good one too, so I ain't got no complaints with that kind of fishing. I will take that all day long. But I got a good late afternoon nap in, so I'm wide awake. So I think I'm gonna give it a little bit longer. I think there may be one going here. Oh, it is small fish. We'll take it. Bite's kind of started to die. Look at that big gar. I wish y'all could see that. All right, gar and perch coming in here to the lights. But yeah, bite's starting to wane a little bit here. Easy, simmer down, simmer down, simmer down, simmer down. Never grab a blue when their fins are down. That one has been eating well and expelling mussels. That's what's going on with that there. Getting them mussels out of its body. Eater size blue, poor thing. Look at that. Got one rocketing off here. Boom. Didn't exactly smash it, but it's a fish. Been sitting for a while without a bite. Just got heavier. I think he just realized he was hooked. See if we can get him. first out of the anchor. Get him up high. Put a little upward pressure on him. Is he gonna clear the anchor? So take him to the other side. Get him around everything here. There we go. That's good. Decent little blue. See if I can lift him in. I have to boga that one. God dang. Angry fish. Very angry. Easy. That was pretty blue. Finally catching some fish. Now, is there a best time to fish for them at night? I don't think there's a set hour every night that is consistent, but I will say this. There seem to be windows of opportunity, whether that be driven by the moon, by just their feeding cycle, what's going on with the bait. There seem to be, in the summertime, windows where you catch fish. The bad news is those times seem to change around, but it seems like consistently post-spawn, middle to late summer, I find these windows maybe, an hour to 2 hours long, where the fishing seems really good, and you seem to catch a lot of different species during that time period, a lot of activity going on. The bad part is there's no real hour on the clock that you can pin it to. It seems to vary and it seems to shift around. So the bottom line is you got to put some time on the water. We got a fish or a gar on this one. That would be a fish. Oh, fish. Small fish. But a fish will take. I'm just happy to be here. Hate little move to try one last place. Come up here shallow, sitting about 8 feet of water. You catch them this shallow, they get to the top. Good fish. It's a big old blue. He's bigger than I thought. He's bigger than I thought. We got him. Oh. Big boy hooked right there in the corner of the mouth. Simmer down. Good fish. Got mussels in the belly. Oh yeah, full of them. Good fish. Might have a good one taking a bait here. Let's see if he got hooked or did he drop it. Looks like he dropped it. Or nope, he didn't. There he goes. There he goes. He's coming out the boat. He was coming back to see what the light show was. Where's that sucker? This is one of the bigger baits too. See what we got going on here. We got a mess is what we got. He is doubled up in one of these lines. Trying to see exactly where he's at. Yeah, he's gonna be in a rat nest before it's over with here. Got one line around the tip of the rod and can't throw another one. Good, he's not super big. But he ain't a big bait. Ooh, bigger than I thought. Bigger than I thought. Good fish. Real good fish. Easy. Oh, he's bigger than I thought he was. That's a good fish. Excellent fish. Easy. Oh yeah. That's an excellent fish to finish the night with right there. Look at that. About 18 pounds. It's a good one. Here, another rod going. Yep, I got another rod going over here. Oh my goodness. Look at that sucker go. I got to get this one back in the water and get this other one. It's almost, again, that flurry of fish. That time of day bite. That magic combination. Certain times when it turns on. It's 4:30 in the morning. It's about when I caught that 34 the other day. It's another good fish. Pow! That's the bad part about trying to bugger grip one. Snapped it. Snapped it. That's why when you get them on a short leash, it really don't matter. I mean, you got to have some heavy line. But yeah, that snapped 50-pound leader there at the knot. That'll happen. Short leash is the worst thing in the world. I had that one grabbed kind of close to it, but that's all right. We're calling it a night. It's been a heck of a night. A lot of good fishing. A lot of good catching. Good night of fishing. Well, folks, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing, and here are a couple of more videos that I think you're going to like.